Hello everybody, welcome to Melbourne for the Best Laps Grids 1998 World Championship. We have Mika Häkkinen, David Coulthard, Heinzharaldfrentzen, Eddieirvine, Michael Schumacher down in 13th, but in the race he set the 13th fastest lap in spite of retiring as early as lap 5, so don't count him out on this Grand Prix. Häkkinen makes a great start, then you've got Coulthard, Frentzen and Irvine, so they are staying as they started with Hill and Fisichella in 6th. Trulli is up to 7th, so he's made a decent start. Villeneuve all the way up into 8th and 12th on the grid. So how has Villeneuve made such a good start? There's Nakano's Minardi in 10th without a front wing. So what has gone on there? Michael Schumacher hasn't come forward. And we know that Salo has got damage, so we're going to have to see what's happened. We'll see a replay in a little while there, because whatever's happened has certainly delayed Schumacher, but benefited Villeneuve. Villeneuve started 12th on the grid, Schumacher 13th, yet one is in 8th, and one we couldn't see as far back as we looked. So we're going to have a look to see what happened. But here we go, halfway around the first lap now, and I'm hoping that the AI won't make any dumb decisions, because it is due to dry out, and normally when it starts wet and dries out, we do see dumb AI pitting decisions in 5% lap races. So this order could well switch around just through that. But at the moment, it is Häkkinen leading David Coulthard. We will enjoy what is happening at the time it is happening. Frentzen under pressure from Eddieirvine, and Eddieirvine is starting to apply that pressure as David Coulthard likewise is starting to apply pressure to his teammate. Here is what happened to Schumacher. Salo gets hit by Nakano, who just didn't really look where he was going, and Panis has also had a spin there. So what happened to Panis? He started 7th, so he had a good hope, but that's how Schumacher lost the time. He actually got spun around after having Mika Salo punted into him, and he's very lucky to still be in this race. And if the AI do pit, which I think is unlikely because I'm not hearing that they are intending to do so, Michael Schumacher could still gain a point or two here. But there we go, Häkkinen gets through the final turn. Here was what happened to Panis. So Panis had the same thing happen as happened to Salo, but it happened via his teammate. So, well, Panis won't be happy with that at all, and that actually dropped him all the way back behind Michael Schumacher. Here is Coulthard under pressure from Frentzen, but Williams has gone from having to fend off Irvine and hold on third to applying pressure to those apparently dominant McLarens now. Williams are in the mix for this, then this is a replay of Villeneuve's start. I think just seeing how Jacques managed to take so many places, you can see a wheel rolling in the background there. But there we go. So those are all the replays done. Let's go on with the race. We have Häkkinen, Coulthard, Frentzen, Irvine, Damonhill and Giancarlo Fisichella. They're not completely out of the mix yet, and Coulthard is really having a look around, but Frentzen is applying pressure to those McLarens now. Irvine is still applying pressure to Frentzen. Irvine wants to be on the podium. Even more of an opportunity for him in this race, with his teammates seemingly not going to score points, and it has got a lot brighter now here in Melbourne with half a lap to go. Coulthard is still having a look at Mika Häkkinen. Are we going to have another one of those Australian Grand Prix where nothing moves? Unfortunately, it does appear so, but I'm hoping that we'll just get something, a little bit of excitement injected into the race. We haven't really had any since turn 1. Irvine having another look at Frentzen, but Frentzen's still holding the line. There's not very long left to go now. Will Coulthard and Irvine be able to get past their respective rivals in this race? They've got one, maybe two corners they can do it at. That corner is not going to happen for David Coulthard, and it's not going to happen for Eddieirvine. Hill and Fisichella still in position behind Trulli in 7th in the Prost, just outside of the points, ahead of the world champion Jacques Villeneuve. And Coulthard having a final look at Häkkinen, but it was only a half-hearted attempt. Mika is going to win this Australian Grand Prix. DC will be in 2nd, Frentzen following through in 3rd, and then Irvine in 4th. He's dropped off a little bit. Coulthard is pulling out, but I don't think he's ever going to get close enough in the amount of time he has left. And Häkkinen wins the race then. Coulthard finishes 2nd, Heinzharaldfrentzen 3rd, Eddieirvine 4th, Damonhill finishes in 5th place. Good debut for Jordan, and Giancarlo Fisichella likewise having a decent debut for Benetton as well, getting a point for 6th place. Then it's Jarno Trulli and Jacques Villeneuve finishing 7th and 8th, and Michael Schumacher did finish but down in 11th position. So there we go then, great start for McLaren, best possible start. Frentzen and Irvine there, Hill and Fisichella, a reasonable race to open this season, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of excitement to come. If you have enjoyed this, please do remember to like and subscribe. Subscribing is free and it really helps the channel out. Here are the World Championship standings. So Mika Häkkinen 10 points, David Coulthard on 6, Heinzharaldfrentzen sits on 4, then it's Irvine, Hill and Fisichella completing the top 6 after the opening race. Here is the constructors. McLaren with a very strong start. Everybody else fighting amongst themselves. So we will see how this develops as the season progresses. Well, all that's left to say now is thank you very much for watching. Please do remember to subscribe and like the video, and check out some more of the videos on this channel if you're enjoying this content. I will see you soon. Take care. All the best.